Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. And when you look at the Eagles coming to this matchup offensively, you want to widen out that cover two. That's the best way to effectively eliminate that pressure of the cover two, is widen out. You force these guys to cover wider zones. So you guys do utilize a lot of spread formations. That's going to help you guys out a lot this week. It's going to create a lot of individual matchups that you should be able to exploit with that passing game. Also, I look at Brent Selleck and Clay Harbor should have some success a lot this week against that Bears defense. When you're running the cover two, the most important aspect is controlling the deep middle. And if you guys have two tight ends that can effectively get down the seam and control the middle, that leaves the speedy wide receivers the opportunity to run free on the edges. So I look for Clay Harbor and Brent Selleck to have some success this week against that cover two defense. And also, you want to protect the football. You can't allow yourself to turn the football over against the Bears. That's what they love to do. They strip the football with effectiveness, especially Charles Tillman, Louisiana Lafayette grad, home of the Raging Cajuns, former TB in mind. But the thing is, guys, you have to make sure you protect the football. Otherwise, it could be a long day if they're allowed to get back on the field offensively. Now, defensively, you want to keep the Bears one-dimensional. If you allow the Bears to have balance on offense, they're hard to defeat. So you want to keep them one-dimensional, which means you're playing Mike Martz, take away the run. Mike Martz does not want to run the football, so if you allow him to think that he can't run the football, guess what? He plays right into your strength because you guys have the speed to get after the quarterback. You have the speed and athleticism on the cornerbacks to make interceptions. Also, your special teams has to be solid. Do not kick it to Devin Hester. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in backed up situations defensively. So you also want to win on first down. That's number one, especially playing against a team like Chicago. Now the Bears come in. I look at the matchup, Jay Cutler versus Asante Samuel. Cutler can't get baited by Asante Samuel because he is aggressive, he takes chances, and he comes through on those chances by making interceptions. So Cutler can't allow himself to get careless with the football, and that way giving the interceptions away to the Philadelphia Eagles. And you also want to utilize Philly's speed against him. The way you do that, those quick passes and running right at the speed. Your screens and draws neutralize that speed by utilizing your quick game to back these guys up, especially in the running game. And I also look at the matchup, Jay Cutler on the move. Cutler is an athletic guy. We all know this, but it seems like you guys are keeping him in the pocket. Allow him to stay on the move, keep the pocket on the move, and you're going to have yourself a chance to win offensively by giving him different launch pad spots to throw the football. Now, defensively, pressure with the front four is key. You don't want to lose a guy in coverage against Michael Vick. You have to get pressure with that front four. So it's up to these guys up front to cause problems in that interior offensive line for Michael Vick. Therefore, you guys can effectively play coverage back there. In the secondary, you have to get pressure with the front four, and the safeties have to stay over top. Not only do they have the speed to outrun zones, but Vick has the arm to outthrow zones and man coverage. So you want to stay over top. Give yourself a shot to bracket these wide receivers, and don't give up any big plays in the passing game. And those ends have to contain. They have to get constant pressure on Vick by collapsing the pocket, keeping Vick bottled up in the pocket, giving him that same launch pad spot. Otherwise, you're going to have problems back there in the secondary. I'm going with Chicago in this game. Chicago can get pressure with the front four just like the Giants did. I think the Giants secondary is not as good as the Bears secondary. The Bears have some athletic corners. They can have guys that can make plays. So I'm going with the Bears secondary in this matchup. That's going to cause problems for the Eagles offense, and I think the Bears being a little bit more balanced in the last three games is going to prove to be a problem for Philadelphia, because the Bears will be able to run the football and stick with it and operate off play action and take their timely shots deep down the field. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.